Hello friends! This video is all about the abundance of common garden weeds, other than dandelions, that you could and should try eating this winter. First up is the amazing chickweed. This plant is super common in grass and garden beds, and it loves moist conditions, which is why it can thrive in the winter here in Washington. It grows as a low, dense tangle of long branching stems, and it has tiny white daisy-like flowers. Its leaves are lance-shaped and grow opposite each other along the stems, often with a smaller set of leaves coming out of the same place along the main stem. Chickweed has a multitude of medicinal properties, including as an anti-inflammatory, expectorant, anti-rheumatic, diuretic, and laxative. As a food, chickweed aids with digestion, contains high amounts of vitamin C and A, minerals including calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium, and it's also high in usable plant protein. I put all the chickweed I gathered today in my scrambled eggs, and they tasted so bright and yummy. Selfheal, or Prunella vulgaris, is a member of the mint family, although it does not smell like culinary mint. As with all members of the mint family, Selfheal has opposite leaves, and those pairs alternate the direction in which they stick out from the stem. All members of the mint family also have square stems rather than round stems, which you can test by rolling the stem between your fingers and seeing whether it rotates smoothly. Each stem has a large clump of small purple flowers at its end. Selfheal is commonly used in teas or as a salad green, and the whole plant is edible. Selfheal has been shown through research to provide protection from UVA and B radiation because of its high antioxidant content. It has also been shown to help reduce inflammation associated with gingivitis, arterial diseases, IBS, and more. Selfheal is also a great immune system booster, lending its common name of self-heal or heals all. Yarrow is an incredible medicinal herb. It has long feather-like leaves that are deeply divided, a little bit like carrot tops. The leaves are alternate and fern-like. When blooming, yarrow has a flat-topped cluster of many small flowers, also known as a composite flower, that come in shades of white, yellow, and pink. Yarrow is an amazing field remedy for cuts, scrapes, and even larger wounds due to its ability to stop bleeding quickly. It is also antiseptic, pain-relieving, and anti-inflammatory. Yarrow can be chewed up raw and put on wounds, as well as brewed in a tea as an immune stimulant. Lemon balm is another member of the mint family like Selfheal, and it shares the same mint family characteristics. The foolproof way to identify this plant is to rub it between your fingers and inhale. If you get an amazing lemony minty smell, you've got the right one. Like many mint family plants, lemon balm is a tenacious grower and can easily overtake your garden beds if left alone. Lemon balm has the most calming, stress-reducing smell, and it is used to make a calming tea that can aid digestion, sound sleep, and relaxation. Next, we're looking at mullein. This plant has huge stalks that you'll probably recognize in the summer for their bright yellow clumps of flowers. This time of year, the stalks are dead and brown, and we actually don't want any part of those plants. We're looking for the velvety gray-green leaves of mullein plants that are in their first year of growth. Mullein is a biennial, meaning that it grows for 2 years, then flowers and dies. Before the plant has flowered, its roots are plump and juicy and ripe for the picking. After it flowers, the roots are shriveled and tough because they've put all their nutrients into producing the flowers. Mullein is easily identified by its huge basal rosette of soft leaves. Sometimes the whole cluster is as wide as 3 feet across. The roots of mullein can be chopped up and sautéed to add to soups, stir-fries, or roast veggie dishes. The dead stalks of mullein flowers can also be used for making friction fire as the hand drill spindle. Let us know in the comments below if you'd like to see a friction fire making video in the future. Plantain is probably the most common plant in this video. This species is called lance-leaf plantain due to its longer, narrower leaves. All plantain species have deep parallel veins that run from the base of the leaf to its tip. Like mullein, plantain grows in a basal rosette, which is a cluster of leaves that all grow outward from a central point. As it matures throughout the summer, plantain grows multiple flower stalks, which look like miniature cattail heads. A plantain poultice is by far my favorite remedy for stinging nettle stings while I'm out in the forest, as well as bee and mosquito stings. Plantain's antihistamine, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, and astringent properties always give me immediate relief for stings. You can also put plantain in healing salves and oil infusions, or cook the leaves, or eat them raw to take advantage of their high vitamin and mineral content. You've made it all the way to our last plant. This one is a favorite of my students for a reason that I'll show you in a minute. Bedstraw, or Cleavers, has several species that all share similar characteristics and properties. Cleavers are made up of long, creeping stems that connect to the earth periodically through rhizomes to continue growing. The stems are square and have clusters of 4 leaves that grow around the stem every half inch or so. In the summer, they have dense clusters of white flowers. In the fall and winter, these flowers mature into tiny ball-like seed pods that are paired in twos. Cleavers are anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, astringent, diuretic, and laxative, among other properties. They are often used to treat seasonal allergies in a tea or tincture. Okay, here's my party trick, and the reason kids love this plant. Cleavers are the ultimate sticky weed. Alrighty folks, that's it for this one. Let us know which of these plants you've tried and how you used them. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.